The song you heard was called In a Nutshell, and it's about mean, median, and mode that you learned yesterday from Mr. Marsh. Okay? And you'll hear it again throughout the period. Today we're working on box and whisker floss. Notice the boxes and the whiskers on the cap. Okay? Today before you leave, you will be able to draw something that looks like this. That is the box and whisker floss. Okay?
I see the whiskers.
You see the whiskers, you see the box. Okay? How many sections did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. Okay? And we'll be learning quartiles. Today is all about medians. Medians, 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 medians. Finding the middles. You can find the median. Today is going to be so easy. Got it? Okay. So let's get started. To get us started, we're just going to play a game with reviews from yesterday. These are the vocabulary words. These are the definitions. You just come up, take your finger, drag over to where you think it needs to go. You will do it as a class. Whoever wants to get up can go and do it. If it's wrong, you can go up and change it. I will play the music as you are working on it. Sorry.
Characterize it in a nutshell. There are 3 measures you can use, but be sure not to confuse. You can summarize the meaning. It's a mean, medium, and a low. You don't want them all your friends with a number.
Okay, the most important is the middle number instead of data. That's what you're going to use the most today. So let's get started. Right now, your job is to watch and interact with me. Because when I get through with the few little instructions I'm going to give you, you'll go back to your desk and do it without me. Okay? So I'll put you right here so you can focus on the board, not each other. Okay? Not focusing on each other. Okay? We're focusing on the board. Okay? Alright? Okay, here we go. Alright. We have some data here. And these are math test scores. What do we do with a string of data? What's the first step?
Order.
Do what? Order from
Greatest grade.
Sorry. Least to greatest. Okay. So we're going to do that order right now. So you're going to tell me. Count the order from 65. So 65 comes first. Right. Okay. Let me move my little man out of the way here. So 65 comes first. Because 65 is twice?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
70.
75. 80.
Twice.
80 twice?
85.
85.
90.
95.
Oh, 90.
100.
100.
100, right?
Okay. You don't do
See if I can just move over some. Then we get 100. Okay, so what was step 1?
Order.
At least the greatest.
Average. Next.
Okay? So we have them in order from least to greatest. Now, I told you today all you'll be using is medians, right, Ruby? Okay? What did I say? All you'll be using is what? Medians. Okay. So, our next step is going to be to find the what, Ruby? The median. You got it. So Ruby, can you help me with that?
I can.
You want to find the median of these numbers right here. Okay? We want to find the median of our numbers.
I know.
I know, I grabbed that too, but I didn't mean to. Okay? Yeah, I can get rid of it.
It's called technology.
Huh?
It's called technology. You're gonna copy the other one.
Okay, yeah, I did.
Copy the step two.
Exactly.
There we go. All right, Ruby, you got our median yet?
No copy.
Oh, this I know it.
Okay. What's the median of this data set?
80s.
Ruby, go up there. Pick up a pen. Show us where the medians are. Not blue, everything's already written in blue.
Yeah.
Does everybody agree?
Yeah.
What do I do if there's two?
Adam and divide on.
Okay, so if I add them, what do I get? Divided by 2? 80. Okay, so the median is going to, it's not one of these 80.
No.
It's 80. It's 80 in the middle. So here is the 80 that's in the middle, right there. Now what did this 80 do? Now if you look, we have two different groups of numbers. We have this side, that makes a group, and then we have this group. Everybody see that? These are the smaller numbers, these are the larger numbers. 80, all our median did was split the group into two parts. Does everybody understand that? I'm not going to use that median anymore. It's already done its job. Okay? So far, summarize what we've done.
Put them in order. Find the middle.
That's the median. What's the median do? What's its job?
Split the least and the greatest.
Separates what?
From the greatest to the least.
Separates the two groups. Okay, so far so good. Now, see these lower numbers right here? How many numbers do I have in this group?
5.
5, right? Yes. Find the median of these numbers.
70.
70. You know what this is called? This is called the first quartile.
I knew that.
This is called the
Middle quartile.
second quartile.
The third quartile.
And now we come over here. Is our what quartile? Third quartile. Does everybody say that? Quartile. Like a quarter. Quartile. Quarter and tile put together. Okay, does everybody get that? Now can you see the four groups? 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all see that? Here's a group. Here's a group. Group. So all the medians do is split everything up. Chop it up. Does everybody understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, don't worry about the green lines I just put on there. Let me undo that. I just want you to see those four groups. Okay. Now, this is the lowest number, right, in our data set. This is a new word. This is called the lower. Nope. Extreme. Why is it called the extreme? It's extremely as low as it goes. So that's the lower.
Higher extreme. That's a higher.
Actually, it uses upper extreme. Lower. Ruby, what did I just call it? The upper. What number?
What are you looking at?
And why is it called the upper extreme? called the upper extreme. Mariana,
What is the highest it can go?
it's the highest number in our data set. Why is this called the lower extreme?
Because the
The
lowest.
lowest number in our data set. Okay, so guys, keep this in mind. You see the 70?
Yes.
You see the 80?
Yes.
You see the 90?
Yes.
See the 70 has a dot? The 80 has a dot? The 90 has a dot. And then the upper and the lower extremes both have dots. Those are your 5 dots. You get it?
Yes.
You take your box out of your first, second, and third quartile. Your whiskers extend to your lowest extreme and your highest or upper extreme. That's a box and whisker plot. That's all you do. You find all those medians, plot them on a number line, make dots. You draw your box from your lower quartile to your upper quartile, and you always put a line through your median dot. The very first median we found. Then you make your whiskers go from your lower extreme to your upper extreme. Okay? So let's actually plot. Let me walk you through plotting all this real quick. You can help me since you got an idea. Okay. So here's a number line. You with me? Now what 3 dots do I need to make first? What's the first dot?
The middle.
Okay, I'll start with the second quartile because that's where we started. So I'm going to go above it and make a dot on the 80. That's this one. Then what other dot do I make?
90.
90 and
70.
So I'm going to go to 90, make a dot, and I'm going to go to 70 and make a dot. These 3 dots make up the box, right? Let's see if I can get a box here. Okay? Those 3 groups, those 3 numbers make up the box. Okay? So there's my box. I don't want it to be yellow. I want it to be white. Black lines. I'll make red lines. Okay? So there's my box. Okay, so you can see through it. Okay? So there's my box. Everybody understand that? Now I make my whiskers. So where do I make my dots for my whiskers?
On the lower
side.
5
And
100.
100. Okay? And now I extend to make my whiskers. Can't see it because it's light. I'm going to change it. It'll let me select. And not let me. Okay. Let me just draw it. So whisker and whisker. That's 4 whiskers. Should be a straight line. Okay? A broken whisker. Okay. Those are my whiskers. Should just be 1 line. Okay? What I would hope it looks like is this right here. You can see mine's not quite as perfect as that. Any questions?
That's your daughter?
Okay, here we go. Let's go to this page right here. Tell me, here's a new one. Here's a new box and whisker. Tell me the name of this right here.
The second quartile. The first
First quartile or the lower quartile. That means the same thing. Okay, name of this one.
Second
Second quartile, also known as the median. Okay, here.
Third
Third quartile, also known as the upper quartile.
The lower
Extreme. Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Watch up here. Watch this magic.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my Lord.
I see numbers.
Okay. Y'all see those numbers?
Yes.
Look at me. You're going to go to your desk. Take out a piece of notebook paper. Got it so far? Let's count how many numbers are up here.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. 10 numbers. We don't have scissors and we don't have rulers. So what you're going to do, you're going to take a piece of notebook paper and tear 10 pieces.
Oh my God.
Just tear 10 pieces. Once you tear your 10 pieces, look up here and write a number per piece. So what are you going to do so far? Go to your desk, take notebook paper, tear 10 pieces, look up here, write them down. Then, after you, well, I didn't say go yet. After you do that, you're going to collect all of your 10 pieces of paper. Find you a nice spot on the floor. Spread them out. Order them from least to greatest. Guess how long you get?
2 minutes.
One song up in a nutshell. Okay. Okay, eyes up here. So here are your numbers right here, okay? Give me the order from least to greatest. 12, 13, 19, 22, 28, 33, 35. Which one did I miss? 23?
Yeah.
There's no 23.
You 23?
You got it all.
You got it all.
You have it all. Okay, now what two numbers are in the middle? 19 and 22. So I've got to find the median. So what do I do? Divide by 2. What do I get when I add 1? 41. So divide by 2. 19.
25.
19. 20 at a decimal and a 0. 20.5. You get 20.5. So on that orange piece of paper, you are supposed to write on your orange piece of paper. I want you to write 20.5. That's what I. And then label it as median, second quartile. And you're going to place that orange piece of paper in between 19 and 22 in your list. So stick it in there. Stick it in between the 19 and 22. Now you should have your numbers spread out into two groups. The orange paper should let you see that now you have two groups. You have your lower numbers on one side and your upper numbers on the other side. Everybody got that?
Yes.
Now, find for me the first quartile. What is it?
12. 12.
Okay, how many numbers do we have on this side? We have 7, 10, 12, 13, and 19. That's why I told you to put the orange paper in there. And you would see that it separates into two groups. So over here, the median is 12. That is called the first quartile. Go to your paper. On the 12 paper, put first quartile. Okay, on the other side,
30.
on the third quartile, what is it? 30. That's called the third quartile. What will you label for 7?
Lower
Extreme. What will you label for 35?
Upper extreme.
Upper extreme. Everybody got that?
Yes.
Okay, so now, tell me the order. Somebody go up and put these in order by dragging. Whoever wants to go, drag them in order. One person. Go drag.
Got to put all of them in line?
Yeah, go.
Yeah, just one.
Go. Swear? Hush. Okay, did check. And so far, so good. Okay, we got that. Now, the next thing it's going to ask, because you're going to do one of these on your own as a class, is for the median. What was the median that we came up with? 20.5. Okay, what was it? 20.5. Good. Notice it makes a dot on 20.5. Okay? Next, lower quartile.
7.
Lower.
12.
Okay? Upper quartile. Okay? Lower extreme.
7. Who cares? 35.
Upper extreme.
34.
Okay? Now, there we go. Does everybody see that? Yeah. Now, from my first quartile to my third quartile, I drag my box. Then you make a line over your median. And now you drag out to make your whiskers to your extreme. There we go. Okay. Take your pieces, gather them up, go to your desk. I will bring you a piece of graph paper. Here's your new set of numbers. When you get your graph paper, I'm going to tell you what to do.
Can we throw them away?
You want
You can still recycle it in here?
I don't have a recycling there.
Yeah, but then
Right now, what's most important to me is that you get to your desk, have a seat, and we get you some graph paper. Okay, when you get your graph paper, you're going to turn it landscape as such. Take your ruler, and you're going to make a number line all the way across. Okay? Your number line, Billy, 0, count by 10 till you get to 100. So space it out some, skip some squares. Okay? If you don't have a ruler, go get you one off the shelf. Okay, so get started drawing your number line. Then when you're done, write those numbers down and get them in order. Start finding your quartiles. Okay? Okay, coming home. Okay, so we got them in order from least to greatest. Jose went up and gave us our median, okay? How many numbers are there?
Well,
So 42 is going to be our what quartile? Second quartile. So it divides our data now into 2 groups. Now figure out the first quartile.
23.
What is it?
23.
23. And what's our third quartile?
59.
59. Okay, so on your graph paper, above your number line, up here, go up to 42. Make a dot a little bit above where you think 42 is. And mine moves, I'm trying to fix it, hold on. So go up, make a dot on 42. Where else are we going to make a dot? 23, so go to 23. Make a dot, and 68.
No, 59.
59. Okay, what does all that make up? The box. So you should have dots now in those areas. Now take your pencil and your ruler and draw a box. Make a box. It's a long box, isn't it? Okay, and the median, we're going to draw a line through our median to show that this is the median. Where else do I draw a dot?
15.
And
That's called the what?
Lower extreme.
Lower extreme. And where else do I draw a dot?
68.
Which is the
Upper extreme. Yes.
okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, and then we connect to make our whiskers. Everybody got the box and whisker plotted?
Oh,
Yes.
So let's finish the animation then. Let's finish the game. So we had 42 as our median. What was our lower quartile?
20.
Somebody go up and type it in.
Okay, go up to him, miss.
Check at the bottom.
Go up to him.
Okay, yes, go.
What's it?
Yeah, continue. Right, upper quartile. Hold on. There you go. Go ahead. Not picking you up? Okay, it is round. Go. Okay. That is incorrect.
Can I go flip in the right
Upper
one? Can I go
quartile,
miss? Oh. Me.
not upper
Can I
extreme.
go?
Go. Upper quartile. Good check. Good. Okay. So that makes up our box. All right. Next, enter the lower extreme. Joanna. Good check. There. Okay. Upper extreme.
Stole my answer.
Thank you. All right.
That's wrong.
And now we're going to drag the box. So we're going to start at what number? Somebody go up and make our box for us up there. Take a ring. Go make the box. Just drag your finger across. Good. Okay, now go down there at the bottom. And then, continue. The next person, Whiskers. No, the medium. Melinda. Check in. Good. All right. Next, Whiskers. Whiskers. Whiskers.
What was it? Whisker.
Okay. Touch foot. Touch foot.
Yes.
No. Yes. What page?
Gonna fix that paper, Lord.
Ain't no conversation. At page 203. Page 203. Page 203 in the touch book. On your piece of graph paper, I want you to answer questions 1 through 5. 1 through 5. Before you do that, hold on. Interquartile range, did I talk about that? So that's the length of your box. So what's the highest number for your box?
9.
So what's the lowest of your
23.
box? 30. Just take those two, take where it starts, where it ends, subtract, and that's your interquartile. It's easy. Range. It's the length of the box. This box is 36 spaces. So that's what that means. Alright, go for it. 1 through 5. Number 1, what was the median age of the group members at the meeting?
C.
C, 65, easy. What was the difference in age between the youngest member and the oldest member? Well, how old was the oldest person?
85.
85?
82.
82 is for the guy.
Oh, yeah.
That's just how long the number was.
40.
Don't get confused by that, 82. How old is the youngest member?
42.
42.
42. So what's the difference between their age and 6?
40.
40.
40 years, better.
Hey.
Now each piece represents what percent? Did we talk about that?
No.
Okay. Each piece, look up here, of your box and whisker plot divided into 4 sections. So what percent would each piece be?
25.
25%, right? Each piece is 25%. So looking at your coach book box and whisker plot, complete this statement correctly. About 50% of the group members who attended were A, 57 or older, B, 65 or younger, C, 70 or younger, or D, 70 or older.
B.
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 65 or
Younger.
younger, because if you go to 65 and go backwards, you have 2 pieces, that would be 50%. 70 or older would be what percent?
25.
25. 70 or younger would be what percent? 75%. Number 4, complete this statement correctly. About 25% of the group members who attended were A, 57 or younger, 57 or older for B, 65 or younger for C, 65 or older for D.
D.
B. No.
D.
B. 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 B.
What's the percent for A?
Right.
57 or younger, what percent is that?
50.
57 or younger. 25?
25.
57 or older would be what percent? 75. 65 or younger would be 50%. And 65 or older would be 50%. So it's A. 57 or younger would be 25%. That would be that first whisker. And number 5, what is the interquartile range?
C.
C. It's D.
What 2 numbers are you going to subtract? 70 and 57. 70 minus 57 is 13, which is C. Any questions about a box of whisker plot?
No.
Easy?
Yes, ma'am. So easy.
So easy. Okie dokie. Good job today, guys.